We're at Hospital Direct Medical. We're looking at the Stryker Secure 2 hospital bed, and the Stryker Secure 2 hospital bed came out in two versions. The first version had a round rail system. The newer version is the square rail. So when you're talking about Secure 2s, people in the industry many times will say, is it the round or the square? And right here we have the square rail model. Now we're going to do a real basic walkthrough of the Secure 2 bed. One of the best hospital beds that's out in the industry in the used hospital bed and the refurbished hospital bed and reconditioned bed market. This bed comes out and looks fantastic. It has a lot of features that are good for hospitals, recovery care, surgical suites, and long-term care and even home care. So we're going to just go through some of the basic functions. On the inside and outside of each rail, you have controls for the patient. It's going to be on the inside. They're going to have the control for the head up and down, foot up and down, and then on the outside of the rail, you're going to have the control for the caregiver. Now, if you see that light that's blinking, that's because the brake is not set. You've got just a standard kick down brake right there, which we're going to go ahead and just kick that down. And then once we've done that, we've basically taken that alarm off, but that's a safety feature. We look right here, we've got push button handles. When you push the handle, the rail is going to go to the head of the bed. So what we're going to do is we're basically going to push this down right here, and then we're going to move the bed over, which I just did, and I'm going to slide it over, and it's locking in. Now, this is called an inverted rail. So what's just happened is we've opened up the middle of the bed, and now the patient can sit right down here in the middle, and when they're getting in and out of bed, they can basically have some really solid handrails to grab onto. And if it's a person that needs a little more space, the bottom rail does the same thing. So I'm going to go ahead and do the exact same thing. I'm going to press this button right here. I'm going to move the rail over. We just inverted the rail fully. So now the person can get in and out of the bed if they need more space. When you do it with the top rail, the person's getting in and out right in the middle of the bed. And the thing that's nice about that also is when they get into bed, they swing their feet over. They don't have to shuffle up in the bed. So this is a great feature that this bed has. It's called an inverted rail. And if we want to drop the rail all the way down, we're just going to press it one more time and then slide it down. And we just basically have dropped it all the way down. Now, one thing about these beds, when you bring them down, they tuck in right there. And if you want to be able to get them back up, you have to pull the rail out away from the bed. So if you notice what I did, as soon as I started with the rail, I pulled it out. Now it'll swing up and it'll go right into place as it was when we first started. And the rail for the upper rail is going to go towards the head of the bed. The bottom rail is going to go towards the foot of the bed. And I'm going to go ahead, just for the sake of the video, press that in, and we're going to go ahead and put that back to its original position. So the inverted rail system makes it real easy for patients to get in and out of bed, have a secure handrail system to go hold on to, and we're going to go now to another feature that the bed has, which is the footboard section. And you have all the controls for the bed down here. This is also referred to as a nurse's station. You have a light under the bed. You do have the bed lock. These are referred to as lockouts, but you can see if I press these, what's happening is I'm basically disconnecting the motors or disconnecting the bed from working for the patient. So if a nurse wanted to keep a patient at a 30-degree angle and keep their head up, they could do that, put them in that position, and then lock that out so that it could not be moved. The bed also has an up and down feature. It has trendelenburg, reverse trendelenburg. You also have the head up and down and foot up and down. And then with most beds from Stryker, you're going to come with a bed exit alarm. This is a 3-stage bed exit alarm. The first stage is the person gets out of bed, the alarm goes off. The second one is if an arm or a leg goes over the rail, it'll set the alarm off. And the third is going to be the motion. Any motion in the bed, it's going to set the alarm off. So basically, when you're setting the alarm, you press 1 for the first, 1, 2, or 1, 2, 3, and then basically you would hold the button down there to turn the alarm off. You also have your scale feature, which is a popular feature that a lot of hospitals are going to use So the Secure 2 bed is referred to as a med-surg bed. It comes with a foam mattress. It's going to come refurbished, and it's one of the most popular hospital beds that we sell, once again, in the used refurbished hospital bed market. We're going to go ahead and take it through a few positions real quick. In fact, I'll do that right now. We'll start with the head-up feature. And one thing you'll notice is that when I did the head up, the foot went up just a little bit. It's just a little bit of bend in the foot. That's basically called auto contour. Auto contour is designed so that when the head of the bed goes up, it prevents the person from sliding down to the foot of the bed. So the bed has the auto contour feature. I'm going to go ahead and bring this all the way up. Now, the other thing that I like to do is I'm going to raise the bed up. Now, the bed technically does not have a button that says a chair position, but it's very easy to set this into a chair position. So what we're going to do is lift the head up. We can also lift up the feet, but with the auto contour, the feet have gone up. But what we're going to do is we're going to do a trendelenburg feature, and that's going to basically bring the bed to sit upright. So what I'm doing right now is I'm moving the bed into a chair position, and I could bring the feet up a little bit more also to set them more comfortably. In fact, I'll go ahead and we'll drop the trendelenburg down just a little bit more. But this is what's referred to many times as a chair position, and this is a position that's very comfortable for patients to eat in, and then also for patient recovery. The more vertical you can keep the person, the better the bodily circulation, the faster the recovery times. Just like all the beds, you have a very simple CPR release right here. You're just going to basically bring this straight in. That'll be your CPR release, and then you do have a steer on and steer off. If you need to push it down a hall, or if you want to move it from side to side, you have the ability to do that as well. So if you're looking for a really great hospital bed, the Stryker Secure 2 is one of the best hospital beds we sell. These beds always look like they're brand new, even though they are used and refurbished. And for more information, you can go to our website, or you can also give us a call. San Diego, California, Richmond, Virginia, and you can also go to the website www.1hospitalbeds.com. We can deliver these beds anywhere in Southern California, and we deliver these beds all over Virginia, Pennsylvania, Maryland, Washington, D.C., North Carolina, and we ship these hospital beds all over the United States and all over the world. So once again, give us a call for more information on the Stryker Secure 2. We can also provide more information on the pricing, and we can get these out and have them fully refurbished, fully reconditioned, and sold with a full 1-year warranty.